if I'm in really tough shape, I spend a lot of time watching bird cams.
Huh.
And those bird cams show in this case it was owls and eagles, shows the nesting pair, then they lay the eggs, then the eggs hatch, and then the chicks grow up, and then they fledge. And it's a very long process, a couple of months, but it's completely interesting. And it is something I can do when I feel just awful.
What do you think draws you to that? It's great.
It's out of my comfort zone. It's something I don't know anything about. And it's life. It's life from beginning to, getting out of the nest. And it has symbolism to my kids. It has symbolism to my situation. So it's just a lovely thing to do. And it's mindless.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's pretty mindless.
So what I hear you say is that you have different strategies that you use depending upon what's happening in your world, and you've been able to adapt that because sometimes the cancer makes you feel crummy, and other days you feel really pretty much like yourself or more like yourself.
Right.
Do you, and I hear that distraction is one. So like
distraction's huge when I don't feel well. And
Say
I
more
play a
about
lot of smartphone games. And they all think I'm obsessed. But what it does is actually just takes my mind off of things. And then if I'm really fatigued, what I'll do is if I don't feel like really sleeping, instead of lying there thinking about gloom and doom, I will listen to podcasts. And that helps a lot.
And so what I'm hearing, just both with even with the birds and with the podcasts, is it's a way to sort of be engaged and learn and grow in something that you may not know something about, but it doesn't require you to really feel like sharp and on point to be able to digest like a book, like a memoir or something like that.
Right. I can listen to somebody else talk and just sort of get into their moment as opposed to being in mine.